Did you watch Game of Thrones? Was Lord Walder Frey despised in your household? Then House Manderly is the house for you. Let's overanalyze the sigil of the richest house in the north. And listen, I'm going to tell you right up front, I think their sigil is a in-world, outer-world joke. As you can see behind me, the sigil of House Manderly is the merman holding a trident, which looks cool, man. It's a good sigil. And the household guards of House Manderly do hold tridents as they do all their duties around the castle. Okay, now y'all, here's why I think their sigil is a sort of joke. But if you did only watch the show and not read those thick behind books, here is the Lord Wyman Manderly. If you look at this picture right here, Lord Wyman Manderly is big, real big. That boy is big. And you might think, hey man, it's just him. He the Lord, he eat a lot. You know, they do lordly things. No sir, a lot of members of House Manderly is what you call big. And why is that so funny? Remember their sigil, the merman. And way back in the day, do you know what animal European soldiers will look at and say, man, I think that's a mermaid or a merman? Especially unintelligent explorers like Christopher Columbus? It was the majestic manatee, y'all. And as a true Floridian, I believe we need to protect manatees at all costs because they are gentle creatures. But the legendary rumor of why they thought manatees were mermaids, I'm not going to say right here. You got to look it up. But you know what a manatee is? That's big and jolly. And you know what House Manderly is? House Manderly is big like a manatee. And what's the nickname for a manatee? A sea cow. What's big? A cow. What's House Manderly? Big like a cow, people. They put it right in front of us. Quick history how they became one of the richest houses in the north. Way back in the ancient days, House Manderly was and is originally from the Reach area. They were vibing on there, they were chilling, they were making all the monies. But this is the ancient days. House Gardner was in charge of the Reach and they did not like them having all that money. So they said, hey, I don't know what you gotta do, but you can't stay here. Y'all gotta go. And the castle was like right here on the coast. You know what's down here? It's a little warmer than it is way up there. You know where manatees like to live? Down in the warm waters. So these big behind manatees had to leave. And you know who was willing to take them? The king in the north. So they moved way down here to their nondescript castle that we don't get the name for. All the way up here, right next to my head in White Harbor, people. The king of the north said, move right on in and bring all of your wealth. This one thing these big mamma jammies know how to do, and that is make moolah, baby. So House Manderly, way back in the ancient days, went from becoming a vassal of House Gardner to a vassal of the Starks way up in the north. And they still got a whole coastal city to run. Really the only city in the north, and this house, they run it now. They run that city. So that is overanalyzing the manatees of the lands of Westeros, House Manderly. Let me know if you liked the video, if you didn't like the video, what you want to see about the video. But before any of those video things happen, make sure you like it, favorite it, reply to it, forward it to your best friends so they can watch it, do all those cool things. And if you got another house that you would really want to overlay and analyze their sigils, let me know. I didn't even tell you about House Frey. I completely forgot. I'll say it real quick. It's highly implied that Lord Wyman Manderly had the lives of 3 Frey boys ended and had them cooked into meat pies. He cooked them into meat pies. But see you in the next video.